right, we're ready for the start. Here they come, looking for the green flag. Chris Hopkins looks over the field, and here they come. We're underway. And it is Konopka getting the jump on the field into turn one. Barry Metcalf right behind him, looking for an opening. So far, everybody's safely through. They start to thin out just a little bit for a little more racing room.
Patterson moves up from position number 8 to position number 3. Nice and smooth down on the inside. Gets a little sideways coming out, but he has moved up very good.
Jim Peterson apparently solving the problem of the miss by changing fuel, and he is going very well down the back stretch. Here they come. A challenge by Metcalf to Konopka. And look at Larry Vassar already in 4th place. Vassar started 14th, and here he is running 4th.
Vassar, one of the longer drivers here, as we get all crowded up. Challenge for the lead. Metcalf down on the inside.
And look at Peterson challenge Konopka for 2nd place.
Again, it appears that the low groove is the fast way around as Peterson and Metcalf now take 1 and 2. Metcalf in the lead. Peterson, number 17, running in 3rd place. And here comes Vassar, number 78, down on the inside. Vassar making a charge for 3rd place. And the move is completed. Vassar now number 78, running in 3rd place.
Scott Foster will try to do the same thing, but Konopka shuts the door on him that time as Metcalf holds the lead after lap number 4.
Number 8, who ran very well here last week, has not been able to bump as nicely as he has in the past. He's got some handling problems. Stuck back in 10th place, trying to get around some of the slower traffic, as our leaders, still bunched up, aren't able to pull away with any distance from the rest of the field. Metcalf gets, sideways coming out, but gathers it back in. Holds on the lead as Vassar drops to the inside. Challenges for 2nd place. Larry Vassar, number 78, the pool and drywall entry in 2nd place, now sets his sight on the number 75 car. Vassar gives Metcalf a little bit of a tap, lets him know he's there. Metcalf's got the fast line right now. Vassar looks to the outside. Hard on the brakes, trying to slow down as they all bunch up. Going into turn number 1. Metcalf says, let's slow down, guys. Vassar drops back about a half a car length.
Kevin Allen drops out of the event as the leaders go by. They'll be coming across the line to complete lap number 7. Vassar drops to the inside. He'll challenge for the lead. Metcalf shutting the door at the moment, and Metcalf looking strong in the lead. Peterson still running a strong 3rd, Konopka 4th, Scott Foster in 5th place. Some of the heavy hitters still well back in the pack. As we cross the line, it's still Metcalf. This time, Vassar will try it on the outside. He looks outside and dives to the inside.
Peterson also looking for running. They're kind of feeling each other out now. We're finished 8 laps. We're coming up on lap number 9 of 29. This late model feature. And already we're starting to run into lap traffic. Metcalf drifts wide. Vassar comes right in behind him. Waiting for that particular opportunity, but I think you're going to have to make it now. Vassar drops down the inside. Got a slow car in front of him, but whoa, they all squeeze by. Larry Vassar, number 78, in the lead. Metcalf drops back to 2nd place. Peterson tries to make the same move, but Metcalf closes the door. The number 75 car drops right down on the apron of the track and says, just 1 place.
Scott Foster now challenging for 4th place. Here he comes under Konopka. A 22 machine moving up, but here comes Konopka back on the outside. Now, once again, Foster surges into turn 3. Who will it be coming out of turn 4? No doubt about our leader, no doubt about 2nd and 3rd, but Konopka is still holding on to 4th place. Jerry with his best effort of the season.
Number 99 up in that high group, which has not been the productive way around earlier on this evening. Managed to find some traction, but he's going to work hard. Because right now, he's lost the position, but gains it back again on the high side. Your leaders now moving up on slower traffic. Vassar goes by your pole sitter, the number 1 car. see who's going to be able to go which way. Peterson backs off to get some racing room and dives back down underneath, trying to get an advantage on Metcalf. But again, Metcalf's on the lower line and seems to hold him off.
Chuck Doherty and Chuck Zentarski trying to work their way back into contention, but they have a long way to come.
Zentarski's up to 7th position from 20th starting position. He's a very consistent guy, and he'll knock you out of the way if you don't get out of the way. But he's not where he was last week, and he's not a happy guy. Vassar moving around slower traffic. He's starting to pull away from the rest of the field. Number 75, Metcalf, now with a little bit of breathing room over Peterson, who's taking his foot out of it. Scott Foster is starting to close the gap up a little bit. He can see the back of the helmet. Jim Peterson, number 17, and he's going to try and make a move as they go down into turn number 1. Peterson's still sitting up high. Foster's got the low groove. And drives by. Number 22, Scott Foster, moves up around Peterson, is now running in 3rd position.
Our point leader, George Greco, still well back in the pack in car 21. And not a threat at all at the moment.
Been the cleanest feature so far, and as soon as the words came out of my mouth, we got another guy on the infield taking out the grass.
Greg Hall into the infield, and let's see if he gets back out on the grid. Yep, here he comes.
Hall's running way back in the pack, but it really doesn't have an effect on our particular standings right now as we come up on lap number 18.
Here comes your leader now. So we've got 7 to go as Vassar continues to set the pace. Come. Our leader across with just 4 laps remaining now. A great effort by Larry Vassar working his way back in the pack in the starting field and getting the lead early and building on it. Here comes your leader, Larry Vassar, setting the pace, and a good one it is. Metcalf with his best performance of the season, running 2nd in car 75. And it's Scott Foster in the 22. Jerry Kanapka with his best run in car 99. Then it's Jim Peterson in the 17. Chuck Zentarski in car 8 is next. Well, let's see now. We've got just 2 to go as the double sticks were in the air. And Zentarski works his way past Kanapka. Chuck Doherty now will do likewise. The 0-2 keeping pace with Zentarski in the 8. White flag is out. Here comes your leader. 1 to go for Larry Vassar for his 3rd win of the year. All right, let's follow him around. Vassar with the big lead on Metcalf. Heading into turn 3. Off the turn he comes and heading for the line. It will be Larry Vassar with win number 3 for the year. 2nd place goes to Barry Metcalf. 3rd spot to Scott Foster. And 4th to car 17 for Jim Peterson. In just a couple of minutes, it will be Vassar in victory lane one more time, doing the job.
Well, the combination of Poland Drywall and Larry Vassar have proved to have been victorious again tonight. This team has fielded a competitive car and a competitive driver for the last couple of years, and Larry's just demonstrating that the combination is right to get the job done in the late model class.
And the accolades that go along with that. So I'm sure it's going to be a happy Larry Vassar, having himself a very strong season indeed. Vassar swings around, and here he comes, along with his contingent of fans, also heading for victory lane. Coming into tonight, Vassar was running as a result of his victory. Photograph time. then we'll get Vassar out of the car and on to the victory stand. Don't forget now, on your way out, be sure to pick up your tickets for the June 18th visit of the folks from the Busch Grand National North Series. Okay, Tony.
Number 78 from pool and drivewall entry, Larry Vassar. Did I hear you say this is number 5?
Well, officially it's number 3, but we're counting him 5. We got DQ'd twice, but I got to keep track. A win's a win as far as I'm concerned.
Now, you didn't start way up front. You had to work for this one. What about the traffic coming up through? Did you have any problems? It seemed that the high groove was a little bit slippery earlier on, but you didn't have any problem.
No, my crew chief, Jody Mills, he put a round of wedge in the car, tightened it up. It was right on the money, and I wasn't next to my buddy that keeps wrecking me every week, and we had a good race.
Once you got clear sailing, you just seemed to just motor away. Did you guys do anything to the motor to make it just a little bit quicker this past week?
Actually, our motor's been detuned after our disqualification, but it's still quick. TA Engines really put together a good engine for us, and we can't thank them enough. I want to thank Pool and Drywall, Alice Barrett, Sabrina Poole, Starstruck Sing-Along, all my crew, Sean, Jody, Gene, my father especially, who got me into this racing mess, and Teddy Skinger, and Justine, and Cliff Stakey's crew. I know I'm missing people, I'm sorry, but they're the ones that make me get here. They do all the work.
Well, you've done them all proud. It was a great ride, and we're really glad for you, and congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, number 78, Larry Vassar.
Dean Casagrande has picked up 2 victories. Casagrande Builders, his sponsor, and he'll be looking to do some work out there. Scott Bennett has picked up the other 2 wins in our 4 weeks of competition in this division. They'll be heading to victory lane very shortly.